would you kindly rise as Charlie Jenkins, Jaya Merkman, and Nora Paolini sing for us our country's national anthem. Welcome. My name is Kathleen McSweeney, and I am the interim principal of Mashpee Middle High School. It has truly been an honor and a privilege to serve the students, staff, and Mashpee community this school year, and I am extremely grateful to Superintendent DeBoer to have afforded me this fantastic opportunity. This evening, we recognize special members of the class of 2024. With heartfelt gratitude and the sincerest of appreciation to the generous and outstanding people behind the, listen to it, $157,000 in scholarships and awards that will be bestowed this evening upon members of the class of 2024. Let me say that again. $157,000. Your contributions will significantly impact, for the better, the lives of these young people. Motivational speaker Brian Tracy Shears. Always give without remembering, and always receive without forgetting. Let me welcome to the podium to start this evening's festivities, Director of College and Career Readiness, Mrs. Lindsay Kemp.
Billy was the owner of the coffee table for over 20 years. This scholarship is provided by his friends in his memory for a student who has worked in the foods industry and is planning on furthering their education in either culinary arts or at Bridgewater State University. This year's recipient is Mason Zielinski. To the stage.
The next scholarship is Captain Frederick G. Bonenberger Scholarship in memory of Deputy Sheriff John Robert Cudfilla Jr. John Cudfilla was a 2004 graduate of Falmouth High School who attended Westfield State College and attained his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. In 2010, he was sworn in as a deputy sheriff in Florida. While on duty, he was confronted with a split-second decision. A wrong-way operator on a divided highway was traveling towards him and another motorist at a high rate of speed. Deputy Codfilla used his cruiser to deflect the oncoming threat into the highway barriers. In doing so, he was killed in the line of duty. The suspect operator was also killed. The female operator who avoided the head-on collision stated that she was alive only because of Deputy Codfilla. The Captain Frederick G. Bonenberger family is offering this scholarship to a graduating student who will be pursuing a career in criminal justice, in memory of Deputy Sheriff John Robert Codfilla. This year's scholarship goes to 2 recipients, Isabella Jackson and Arden Ravello. Please welcome to the stage Patty Riley.
Good evening. It's a privilege and it's an honor to be here tonight to recognize the achievements that these wonderful students have done over the course of their education. It's been a great privilege for me to be able to work with some of the seniors, and I look forward to it every year. Currently, what I'm here for is I'm part of the Mashpee Teachers Association, and in 2000, the first graduating year that we had a scholarship. We gave one scholarship away for $300. And since then, the scholarships have grown. All teachers from KCC, Quashnet, high school, middle school, the paraprofessionals, everyone donates to this wonderful scholarship to help our students who choose to go into the field of education or human services. We are hopeful right now that the students tonight that are here have a great time in college next year and fully enjoy themselves. The scholarship winners tonight, Ethan Costa, Talia DiMaggio, and Shane Frazier. I'd like to invite Brooke DeBarros to the podium.
First time foundation is to honor the legacy of my son Chase Soares by spreading kindness, compassion, and opportunity to underserved communities, both on and off the court. Through generous funding of youth athletic and educational initiatives, community outreach projects, scholarships, and a commitment to embodying the values of care, help, and share every day, we strive to create a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Tonight, in memory of my son, Chase Soares, an exceptional young man whose presence continued to inspire us all. Chase wasn't just a basketball player. He was a beacon of light, a symbol of kindness, and a testament to the power of compassion. From the moment Chase could hold a basketball in his hands, his love for the game was evident. But what truly set him apart was his profound belief that life was about more than just winning on the court. It was about using his talents and passions to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Chase's impact extended far beyond the basketball court. He was known for his empathy, his generosity, and his unwavering commitment to helping those in need. Whether he was volunteering his time as a youth coach, mentoring youth athletes, or serving as a pen pal to students at Morse Pond School, Chase lived each day with a profound sense of purpose and kindness. But Chase's legacy didn't end with his passing. It lives on through a remarkable initiative known as the Chase Challenge Kindness Ball, a testament to his belief in the power of small acts of kindness to change the world. So how does the Chase Challenge Kindness Ball work? Imagine a simple plastic ball adorned with the words, Chase Challenge Kindness Ball. When you receive this ball, you're tasked with performing an act of kindness, no matter how small. It could be as simple as buying a coffee for a stranger, lending a helping hand to a neighbor, or offering a kind word to someone in need. But here's where it gets even more special. Each ball is equipped with a QR code that allows you to track its journey on our interactive map. You can see how far your act of kindness has traveled, from your neighborhood to cities and countries around the world. You can follow its path as it passes from hand to hand, spreading love and positivity wherever it goes. The Chase Challenge Kindness Ball isn't just about spreading random acts of kindness. It's about creating a ripple effect of compassion that transcends borders and brings communities together. It's about keeping Chase's spirit alive with continuing the work he started, the work of making the world a brighter, more loving place for all. So I urge you to join me in embracing the spirit of the Chase Challenge Kindness Ball. Let's honor Chase's memory by spreading kindness wherever we go, knowing that even the smallest gestures can have a profound impact on someone's life. Together, let's keep the ball bouncing, the kindness flowing, because in a world that can often feel divided and uncertain, it's acts of love and compassion that truly makes us soar. As we reflect on Chase's legacy and the work of the Team Chase Foundation, let us be reminded of the profound difference we can make when we all come together as a community, united in our commitment to changing the world one ball at a time. And tonight, we are honored to present the Chase Your Dreams and Soar High Scholarship to a deserving recipient who embodies Chase's values of excellence and altruism, to Dante Clark. Congratulations and deepest admiration. May you continue, Dante, to pursue your dreams with the same passion, dedication, and kindness that define Chase's life. Congratulations to all of tonight's scholarship recipients, and thank you to everyone who has contributed to the success of the Team Chase Foundation. Together, we can continue to honor Chase's memory and create a legacy of kindness, compassion, and giving that will inspire generations to come. Thank you.
Out there, okay? Can you hear us? All right. Excellent. Thank you so much. LIUNA Local 1249, this scholarship is awarded to a student who challenges themselves academically throughout the year, and this student has challenged themselves academically throughout their whole high school career. This year's recipient is Cora Jean Gabriel. It's my honor to welcome Mr. John Falone to the podium.
Thank you. I'm Lauren's dad, and I'm here to present our 14th annual scholarship in Lauren's memory. It's hard to believe most of you were in kindergarten when Lauren died, so please allow me to tell you a little bit about her. Lauren was born and raised in Mashpee. She attended Mashpee schools from kindergarten through high school. She graduated second in her class and was attending Tulane University of New Orleans. Lauren was surrounded by friends, played soccer, joined clubs, worked hard in school, had part-time jobs, loved and fought with her brothers and her parents, stayed up too late on weekends, hated birds, loved to read, went to church, loved the color yellow. And we have it on good authority that she likely participated in her share of underage shenanigans. You wouldn't know anything about that. So the criteria for this scholarship focus on the things Lauren was passionate about. Good grades for sure. Grades were important, Lauren worked hard, and was a very good student. She also understood that it's not all about grades. Effort matters, and so we consider that too. Understanding that you're part of a community is important, so we look for stuff you're doing outside of the classroom. Sports, work, volunteering. Lauren had a deep appreciation and admiration for our heroes in uniform. and a soft spot for our elderly citizens and those with special gifts. So we look for some connection there. Lauren had a way of looking at the world and the people in it that was beyond her years. She was wise, curious, and caring. She had a wonderful spirit and truly believed we're all here for a reason. We're grateful to this amazing community of Mashpee that continues to embrace us and support our foundation. Since its inception, and with the generous support of so many, the Goosey Fund, Lauren's nickname was Goosey, has awarded over $80,000 in scholarships. Lawrence is a 4-year scholarship given directly to the student to use as they please. They can put it toward tuition, buy books, or host a dorm room open house, whatever they'd like. This year's candidates were exceptional, and coming to consensus was truly a challenge. You should all be proud of your accomplishments. Now, accepting this scholarship comes with the following stipulations. Be serious about learning in and out of the classroom. Chip in and volunteer, find a cause or two, and get involved. Be patient. Lauren was not patient. And kind. Lauren was absolutely kind. Especially with and to our elderly citizens and those with special gifts. Respect and honor our heroes in uniform, those who wear it and those who wore it, and thank them every chance you get. Eat cupcakes, often. Never stop searching for your purpose. Believe there's a higher power, and know we're all here for a reason, so let's get along. Be nice to birds. She wouldn't like that one. And this last one's for everybody. Savor moments and appreciate every day. Have fun and enjoy living, and don't take yourself or others too seriously. Now that's quite a list, and we're confident this year's recipient will fulfill those responsibilities admirably, as the previous 13 have done. No pressure. On behalf of our scholarship committee, it's my pleasure to award the 14th annual Lauren May Flume Memorial Scholarship to Mr. Preston Joya.
The next award is the Leanne Horn Scholarship. The scholarship is named for Leanne Horn, the late daughter of our retired athletic director Michael Horn and Gail Manning. I'd like to recognize Mr. Horn in the crowd. I saw him earlier. So there he is in the back corner. Thank you. This scholarship has been given to deserving students of both Mashpee and Falmouth High Schools for over 30 years. Leanne was educated in Mashpee school system from grades K through 8, attending the Mashpee Middle School until 1988 when she enrolled at Falmouth High School. Leanne was active in all sports during her years in Mashpee: field hockey, basketball, and softball. She was a member of the band and chorus. After a long battle with cancer, Leanne left us in 1989. Other memorials honor her at Mashpee High School, including the Leanne Horn Field Hockey Award for middle school players, the football stadium address system, and the athletic director's golf cart. The scholarship is given to Mashpee seniors planning on majoring in public service or music. This year's recipient is Shane Frazier. The next award, the Mashpee Environmental Coalition Scholarship. I'd like to introduce Phyllis Diarmo in attendance and Irene Chekovich to present the award.
delighted to be here tonight representing the Mashpee Environmental Coalition, a nonprofit organization that has been advocating on behalf of our town's natural resources for over 25 years. 5 years ago, we created the Mashpee Environmental Coalition Scholarship Program with an aim at encouraging the next generation of environmental leaders. I must admit, this year we had a problem, in that the applicants were all so strong it was difficult for us to choose. As a result, for the first time since our program began, tonight we're awarding scholarships to 3 highly outstanding students. So without further ado, I'm pleased to announce that our first 2024 Mashpee Environmental Coalition Scholarship goes to Sarah Ruthven. Our second scholarship to Andrew Kelly. And last but surely not least, our third 2024 scholarship goes to Charlie Jenkins.
Mashpee Women's Club Scholarship. I'd like to acknowledge we have Miss Susan White in attendance. The Mashpee Women's Club Scholarship is giving to students with high academic achievement, community involvement, and well-articulated goals. This year, the Women's Club is able to award scholarships to 3 outstanding individuals: Amaya Azevedo Frazier, Talia DiMaggio, and J.M. Murphy. Committee scholarships. For 20 years, the Mashpee Pops Committee brought Mashpee one of the best events of the summer, Mashpee Night at the Pops. Since that time, from the proceeds earned in those 20 years, the Pops Committee has been able to give back and help support many worthwhile endeavors in our community. The Mashpee Pops has over 30 years awarded some of Mashpee's brightest and most deserving graduating seniors scholarships. As has been the trend, there are so many well-qualified and deserving candidates, the task of making our selection seems to get more difficult each year. Tonight we are honored to award the following scholarships to members of the 2024 Mashpee High School graduating class. Mashpee Pops Merit Award goes to Keelan Frazier and Charlie Jenkins. The Donna Lynn Yanoff Memorial Scholarship goes to Brooklyn Gonzalez. And the Jim Vaccaro Memorial Scholarship goes to Andrew Kelly. The Men's Club of New Seabury Education Award. The men that participate from New Seabury have long been more than willing to help sponsor scholarships over the years and watch our young folks go on with their education, graduate, and have successful business lives. And it's more than a good feeling to be part of the effort. They enjoy the opportunity to not only read about our students through their applications, but much more to be able to offer several students a little bit to help with their education. These scholarships are given in memory of Peter Albert Rico, Matt Kelleher, Dr. Harry Scott, and past presidents Dr. Harry Felger and Ed Daly. The recipients are Lucas DeHillian, Alina Doolin, Haley Garcia, Charlie Jenkins, Andrew Kelly, and Sarah Ruthven. To present the next award, I'd like to welcome Melissa Hallett to the stage. We're here representing the Mashpee Middle High School Boosters organization, which was established in 1996 as a group of parents, guardians, coaches, advisors, and school staff who seek to enrich the experiences of our students in their teams and clubs. We provide the umbrella of a tax-exempt organization that enables all teams and clubs throughout the school to raise money for things outside of the needs of the group. This could include spirit wear or special events. These provide little added memories and experiences that build unity and camaraderie throughout each group. Each year, the boosters raise money on their own to support such things as an after-prom celebration and to offer 4 scholarships to graduating seniors. These students were chosen based on their participation in extracurricular activities, their volunteer work, and their character as outlined in their essays. This year's recipients are Lila Burke, Lucas William, Haley Garcia, and Keelan Frazier. Oh, sorry, Keelan Frazier.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to invite the firefighters and the police department who are in the crowd who are going to give out some scholarships tonight. And our little pet therapy dog. Does everyone want to pat the dog?
Good evening. On behalf of the Mashpee Police Department, I would like to congratulate the class of 2024 and all of the exceptional students receiving awards tonight. As your school resource officer, I am so proud of you, and it has been a pleasure getting to know each of you. This was not an easy decision as we received a number of applications from standout Mashpee students. I think it is important to understand that being a police officer is not just about putting on a uniform and enforcing laws. It's about having empathy, compassion, putting others before yourself, and being a voice for those that may not be able to stand up for themselves. This student encompassed all of these qualities and plans to pursue a career in criminal justice. What I loved most is that she would like to work with juveniles, something I hold close to my heart. It is my honor to present Mashpee Police Association Scholarship to Arden Rebella.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, parents, and most importantly, the class of 2024. It is with great pleasure I stand here before you to award 2 scholarships on behalf of the Mashpee Permanent Firefighters Local 2519. As firefighters, we are committed to serving our community, which includes safeguarding the education of our young people. We firmly believe that education is the key to success, and we are proud to invest in the future of our community. This evening, for the first time in our history, we are providing 2 scholarships to 2 students who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and community involvement. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, remember to seize every opportunity, embrace every challenge, and never lose sight of your dreams. Congratulations to our first recipient, Steph Grealish. And to our second recipient, Grace McDonald.
dog, Sweet Baby, because it's a joy to see every day. Thank you so much. Okay. It's my honor to read the following scholarship. Our colleague Julianne McCush just recently had a baby on April 24th, Miss Isla Rhiannon. So she is not here tonight to read this. This scholarship is in honor of her sister Rhiannon. It's the 2024 Rhiannon McCush Memorial Scholarship. For the 2024 Rhiannon McCush Memorial Scholarship, applicants wrote an essay about kindness. They recalled an act of kindness they personally witnessed or participated in themselves. The reasoning behind this essay prompt was inspired by Rhiannon's mom, who started a Kindness Rocks painting group called Rhiannon Rocks. In 2007, we lost Rhiannon in an accident at the age of 21. Rhiannon's mom received heart-shaped rocks from friends and family as a symbol of their love. She decided to pay that love forward by painting rocks with messages of kindness and hope to honor Rhiannon's memory, which is very fitting since Rhiannon exuded optimism with a caring, bubbly, and fun-loving personality. Many others have joined in the effort of painting these rocks or leaving the rocks for others to find in various places spanning our community and far beyond. Examples of where the rocks have traveled can be found at the Rhiannon Rocks Facebook page. This year's applicant showcased outstanding character, making the decision of choosing a recipient very difficult. The McCush family is grateful to be able to award this scholarship in Rhiannon's name to a very deserving student. The recipient of the Rhiannon McCush Memorial Scholarship is Dominic Brando. Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Kiwanis Club Scholarship, Mashpee Kiwanis Club. I'd like to invite Terry Cook, Tammy Gray, and Robin Blakeman to the podium.
Good evening. This is such an honor to be here on this next class of 2024. Congratulations to all of you. I'm the president of the Mashpee Kiwanis Club, and with me is the president, Tammy Gray, of our foundation, and Robin Blakeman, who is our Kiwanis advisor to the Key Club here in Mashpee, and of course your superintendent, DeBoer, who is a very active member of our club. So, just to give you an idea, the Kiwanis Clubs, we're part of an international organization. We are all over the world. And our mission is to improve the lives of children, one child, one community at a time. And tonight we are very, very proud to give 3 scholarships out to members of the class of 2024 that are the epitome of what we are. We're a community service organization, and we're hoping that these 3 recipients this evening continue to do the great community service that they've already done for our community in their college communities and where they eventually settle. Colleges, the Kiwanis clubs in college are called Circle K, and so we're hoping that each of them continue at their respective colleges. Without further ado, we're very happy to say that this year we're giving 3 $1,000 scholarships to these wonderful young people. So I'm going to have each of the individuals from our club give them out. The first one is Haley Garcia. The next one is Taylor Sutherland. And our final recipient this evening is Charlie Jenkins. Best of luck to all of them. Thank you.
scholarship is the Municus Cafe Scholarship in memory of Ryan M. Hendricks. And I do want to just say, huge shout out to Kelly and Robbie. Love you guys. As we remember Ryan Hendricks, it's not his academic or athletic accomplishments that first come to mind, but instead his character. Ryan was both responsible and humble, but most importantly, he was kind to everyone he interacted with and had a gift of lifting those around him. Here's a story about Ryan from working at Municus that demonstrates his exceptional character. For those of you who have been to Municus Cafe, you may be aware that the busy crowds can make a wait for a table very long, especially on the weekends. During his time spent at Municus, Ryan can be found working as the host, seating tables, and ensuring the waiting customers are being taken care of. Shortly after his passing, a customer approached us sharing the relationship he had developed with Ryan. The customer began to explain that his 98-year-old grandfather loved to come to Municus each week after church, but the wait for a table became very difficult for him to endure during his old age. Without hesitation, Ryan gave the customer his phone number and told him to text him, and had us text him every time his grandfather was leaving church so he wouldn't have to wait for a table. Ryan made sure each week when he received the text that there would be a table waiting for the gentleman, so he wouldn't have to wait in line. For anyone that was lucky enough to know Ryan, this story is not surprising at all. It was evident that the kindness he demonstrated to those around him and his ability to make strangers feel like friends was one of the biggest strengths and also what made him so exceptional. Municus Cafe wants to honor Ryan's character by choosing a recipient who has worked in the community and has uplifted others through their actions. In honor of Ryan, it is in the most importance that the recipient demonstrates similar qualities of sincerity, authenticity, and spreading kindness through their actions. This year's Municus Cafe Scholarship in memory of Ryan M. Hendricks goes to Mackay Hugh. At this time, please welcome Colleen LeMontagne to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight representing Mashpee Youth Soccer. The Peter Langley Scholarship is awarded to seniors each year in honor of the voted Mashpee soccer coach. The scholarship was established to recognize outstanding scholars who have played Mashpee Youth Soccer. In addition, these athletes have spent countless hours volunteering with coaching, reffing, and set up cleanup at Heritage Park throughout their high school career. These recipients understand the true meaning of community. Tonight, Mashpee Youth Soccer would like to honor Lucas DeHelian, Charlie Jenkins, Haley Garcia, Tyler Theodore.
Robert Tippo Memorial Scholarship. Robert Tippo was the principal of the Quashnet School. He was an educator all of his life. After his retirement, he was often seen as a spectator at Mashpee High School for a variety of sporting events. This scholarship was set up by his wife and children. The scholarship is awarded to a student who plans on majoring in the field of education or in one of the professions that support children. This year's recipient is Ethan Costa. At this time, it is my honor to please welcome Kelly and Robbie Hendricks to the stage.
We are honored to be here tonight to present the Ryan Michael Hendricks I Got You scholarships in memory of our son Ryan. Ryan was a bright, hard-working student, a talented athlete, and a kind and compassionate young man. He was always willing to help others and put their needs before his own. These scholarships were created to honor Ryan's legacy and to support students who embody his same qualities. We received many applications from deserving students, but these three stood out above the rest. Our first scholarship recipient for academics ranks 4th in his class. He's a member of the Environmental Club, Student Government, and the Red Cross Youth Club. He has been awarded the Notre Dame Book Award. He's part of the National Honor Society. For Math, Social Studies, and English, James Brody. Our next recipient for the athletic scholarship was senior captain for varsity football, a South Shore League All-Star in 2022, varsity basketball captain, and a member of the National Honor Society, Makai Hugh. Our last scholarship recipient for academic athletic was a South Shore League All-Star team, captain of the varsity soccer team, Falcon Award for baseball, and a member of the Red Cross Youth Club, Preston Joya.
As much as these guys earned and deserved Ryan's scholarship 100%, it hit homes a lot. I remember, not only do I remember, Ryan, they knew Ryan personally. Brody's brother Aaron went to Little League, played Little League and All-Star baseball with him. I would coach with his father and see Brody running around. Makai's sister Jordan, she was such a beast. She played up with the boys. So she played with Ryan, and me and her crazy mother would be in the stands screaming and yelling all the time, and Makai would be young running around. And Jordan, Preston, his family, his parents out there in Andrea is Ryan's mother and father. His brothers Deech, Talon, and Jordan are Ryan's brothers. So not only are they just well and deserved for it, they know Ryan personally, and they're such an honor for them to be awarded the Ryan Michael Hendricks scholarships. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, at this time, we would like to welcome Rich Reagan and Margie Kay to the stage to distribute the Southport Residence Scholarship. Scholarships, thank you.
Congratulations to all of you. If you don't know what Southport is, we are a 55-plus, very active community right up the street on Old Barnstable Road. And more than 20 years ago, one of our residents decided that he wanted to give something back to a younger generation, to a deserving student, and he gave one student a $500 scholarship. The next year, when people heard about it, lots of people in Southport said, I'd like to be involved, I'd like to participate. and there the scholarship committee was born. And each year we've been giving scholarships to deserving, outstanding students. And this year we are so proud to say that we have raised $44,000 to award to 18 deserving members of the class of 2023. Before we call your name, I'd like to ask the recipients to please wait after so we can get your picture all together, okay? Great. Rich? Okay. Lila Burke. Lucas DeHillian. Talia DiMaggio. Alina Dolan. Keelan Fraser. Shane Fraser. Haley Garcia. Steph Wheeler. Makai Yu. Charlie Jenkins. Andrew Kelly. Joseph Lincoln. Piper Milday. Sarah Ruffin. Bilal Shakir. Haley Wenzel. Abir Sadir. In addition to those scholarships for each $2,500, we also have 2 essay awards for students who wrote their student essays on topics that were creative, interesting, and that the committee felt really shine. And those 2 go to Amaya Azevedo Fraser and also to Piper Milday. Congratulations.
The Mashpee Scholarship Foundation Trust was established in the fall of 1998 by a group of local citizens, including teachers, business people, and parents, who wish to encourage Mashpee residents who graduate from Mashpee High School or Cape Cod Tech to continue their education or training. The trust is supported by donations from local residents and businesses, MSFT awards, scholarships from its own fundraising efforts, and also acts as an umbrella organization to administer other scholarships. We would like to thank the trustees for their hard work and continued support of our Mashpee students. Chairman Sean Egan, Secretary Linda Catalina, Treasurer Julia Davis, members David Brennan, Doris Dottridge, Mary LeClaire, Mary Ann Newman, Lynette Perdiz, Vicki Vieira de Palma, James Melvin, and Greg Locke. The Christopher A. Perkins Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student seeking a business major and exemplifies the spirit of MMHS through sports, sports management, and volunteering. This year's recipient is Brody James. Coach Paul Finney Award. This award is given in memory of Paul Finney, who was a volunteer for the Mashpee Middle High School athletics program. Paul Finney was a beloved coach who taught the athletes his "don't quit and be in it for the long run" philosophy. With his positive enthusiasm and his natural athletic ability, he was an outstanding athlete on the award-winning track team at the University of Illinois after overcoming injuries in World War II, for which he received the Purple Heart. Throughout his life, he was always involved with every aspect of track and cross-country, but his heart was always with the youth that he was able to coach, especially his Chipmunks and Jelly Beans at Mashpee Middle High School. This year's Jelly Bean and Chipmunk are Haley Garcia and Tyler Theodore. David Fitzgerald Memorial Scholarship. David Fitzgerald was a longtime teacher for Mashpee Public Schools, where he taught English and Spanish from 1983 to 2002. In addition to his presence in the classroom, he was the announcer for all Mashpee basketball games and ran the after-school program in the weight room. This award is given to a student that is pursuing a humanities degree or a student that will be enrolled in the ROTC program. This year's award goes to Piper Mildy. The Mashpee Chamber of Commerce is proud to provide 3 awards to the class of 2024. Chamber of Commerce Scholastic Awards goes to a student with a GPA of 2.7 or above. The 2 recipients are Keelan Frazier and Bilal Shakil. The Chamber of Commerce Communications Award goes to a student with AV-TV involvement. This year's recipient is Brooklyn Gonzalez. And this year's Chamber of Commerce Vocational Award goes to Andrew Kelly. Mashpee Orthodontics Scholarship, the Dr. Nick Award. This scholarship, given by Dr. Nick Zacharopoulos, is awarded to a dedicated student with an accomplished academic record. Dr. Nick, who is an established orthodontist in Mashpee, created this award to help and encourage Mashpee students to further their education. This year's recipient is Maxwell McGee. The next award will be presented by Beth Melvin Marcus. Please welcome her to the stage. We also have with us her brother, James A. Melvin Jr. in the audience.
Thank you. Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2024. My name is Beth Marcus, and I'm here tonight with my father, Jim, and my brother, Jeff, to award the Barbara Mary Melvin Memorial Scholarship. I'm proud to say that this is our 7th year awarding this 4-year scholarship in memory of my mother, and that already 4 of the previous award recipients have graduated with degrees in nursing or pre-med. We're thrilled to see these hardworking men and women achieve their dreams. Before I tell you a bit about my mom, I would like to take a moment to wholeheartedly thank the Mashpee Scholarship Foundation Trust for making it so easy for us to start this scholarship and accomplish so much in the last 7 years. I'd also like to thank them for welcoming my father, Jim Melvin, to their board. I know my dad appreciated the welcome they gave him, and our whole family appreciates the ease by which the Mashpee Scholarship Foundation Trust helped us to make the scholarship a reality. So to Sean and the rest of the board, thank you. Now, just a bit about my mom, Barbara, and this part I will address to the graduates. My mom was really something. I'm sorry that you never got to meet her. Honestly, there wasn't anything she couldn't do, make, cook, craft, or fix, and all before the internet even existed. She was both a Boy Scout pack leader and a Girl Scout troop leader. She wanted to learn how to ski, so she did, and then she made sure all the rest of us learned as well. She lived in a town that didn't have a recycling program, so she built one. She decided at 50 that she wanted to climb Mount Washington, so she did, 3 times. She never had a chance to go to college, but she took night classes to become a licensed practical nurse, or LPN, and working as a nurse was a job she loved. She would have loved that all of you aspire to go to college, and if she were here today, she would tell you to dream big and do all the cool things that life presents you. The Barbara Mary Melvin Memorial Scholarship is designed for a Mashpee student who's been accepted into a 4-year Bachelor's of Science nursing program or similar medical-related field, has good academics and a strong commitment to supporting the community. It's a 4-year scholarship as long as the student maintains a 3.0 GPA. It is with great pleasure that we announce the 2024 winner of the Barbara Mary Melvin Memorial Nursing Scholarship, Alina Newland. And my understanding is Alina's studying to be a doctor.
Thank you. I'm just finding my place in our little book here. Allison Rollins Scholarship. Allison Rollins started kindergarten in Mashpee, went on to Falmouth High School, and earned a bachelor's degree in marine engineering from Massachusetts Maritime Academy. Unfortunately, due to an accident while serving as an engineer on board the URI research vessel, the Endeavor, her life was ended tragically at the age of 22. Allison possessed a wonderful enthusiasm for life and for adventure on the high seas. And these scholarships are given tonight in honor of the memory and to inspire other students to excel. There are 4 recipients. The recipients are Steph Grealish, Arden Rebello, Louis Tuquata, and Abir Zahir. B. Jean Thomas Environment Educational Fund. This fund was formed in 1988 to honor Mrs. Thomas, who was a select woman in Mashpee and always very active in town affairs. The fund supports the Project Life program in grades 4, 5, and 6 in Mashpee schools, and also awards a scholarship to a deserving Mashpee student who is continuing his or her education in sciences and environmental area. The class of 2024 recipient is Charlie Jenkins. Cape Cod Coffee Scholarship. Anybody know Cape Cod Coffee? It's a great place to go. The donors of Cape Cod Coffee Scholarship ask the applicants to prepare an in-person presentation about their future plans, what they plan to study in college, how they will use this knowledge in their future, and what their overall professional goals are. The recipients of this scholarship are Dominic Brando, and Andrew Kelly. Cape Cod 5-Cent Savings Bank. The Charitable Foundation of Cape Cod 5-Cent Savings Bank is pleased to award a scholarship to a deserving Mashpee senior who is entering college in the fall. This is one of the ways in which the Cape Cod 5 demonstrates its commitment to the community and its continued interest and support for the youth in Mashpee. This year's scholarship recipient is Sarah Ruthven. At this time, it is my absolute honor to invite Vicki Vieira de Palma to the podium. See her name on the side of the wall? This is her auditorium.
Thank you, Lindsay. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. My late husband, Louis De Palma, was a self-described science nerd. Think young Sheldon and the Big Bang Theory, only not always quite that funny, who found his place in life through physics. Lou built his first successfully launched rocket at age 9 and continued to scare the neighborhood until he went to college and postgraduate school at his beloved MIT. He had the privilege of working for RCA, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and at Lincoln Labs, a subsidiary of MIT, which allowed him to be involved with the NASA subsonic spaceflight trials. Lou was dedicated to the support of young scientists because he knew firsthand how difficult it was to pay for college. And he would be very proud to see this scholarship being given out tonight. It is with great pleasure that I award the 2024 Louis S. De Palma Scholarship for Physics and Engineering to Haley Wenzel.
Our next two scholarships are in memory of Tim and Michael Ford. In attendance with us tonight are Joni Ford and her son, Michael. The Tim Ford Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Tim Ford, who attended the Mashpee schools from grade 1 through grade 8, at which time he was diagnosed with cancer. In spite of a very brave effort, he succumbed to the disease at the beginning of his sophomore year while attending Falmouth High School in 1996. Remembering his engaging personality and his courageous character will always be an inspiration to others. The family continues the Ford family commitment to education by awarding scholarships. The Tim Ford Memorial Scholarship is presented to Preston Joya. The Michael Ford Memorial Scholarship. Tim's father, Michael Ford, was a teacher in the Mashpee Public School System for many years. Michael spent countless hours giving back to the school and the community. He is responsible for the Hall of Flags in the main corridor and the 911 Memorial on Route 151. He organized an annual golf tournament in memory of Timmy, which raised thousands of dollars each year for the Mashpee Scholarship Foundation Trust and the Jimmy Fund. Michael lives on in the halls of Mashpee Middle High School and the community at large. He was loved by all. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Wesley Donovan. The Priscilla Rollins Patricia DeConto Retired Teachers Scholarship. This scholarship was established through the efforts of two first-grade teachers in Mashpee, Mrs. Rollins and Mrs. DeConto. When they retired, they wished to continue their involvement with the school system. As their retirement and the dedication of Mashpee's new middle high school coincided, the idea for a scholarship supported by the retired teachers from Mashpee evolved as the best way to encourage and support students. This year's recipient of this scholarship is Shane Frazier. The Zumwalt History Award. This scholarship is in honor of the late Admiral Elmo R. Zumwalt, Jr., and is given to a student who shows an interest in history. Each applicant was asked to submit an essay answering the question, how you would use the lessons of history in personal decision-making. This year's recipient is Lucas DeHillian. To welcome back Lindsay Gatt.
Thank you. All right, we're almost there. Thank you so much for your patience. John Lewis Costa Memorial Scholarship. As a United States Commissioner in charge of welfare programs, John Costa devoted his life to making a positive change in the lives of others, especially children. His door was always open, and he always was ready to listen and help with matters large and small. This scholarship is given to help continue the positive effect he has had on the lives of children. The recipients are Amaya Acevedo Frazier, and Silas Bailey. The Lester Handler Memorial Scholarship, and I'd like to welcome Mrs. Handler and her daughter in the audience tonight. Lester Handler was a poor student who could barely afford law school. He had a scholarship as an undergraduate at Brooklyn College in New York. He spent his career in private practice, helping many in need, and was loved by many. This scholarship is awarded to a student that is interested in the study of political science and law. The recipient is Isabella Jackson. Praxidis Pylon Memorial Scholarship. Miss Pylon completed her college education as a widowed mother of 2 children. She loved working at community agencies, helping those in need. Upon obtaining her bachelor's degree in social work, she counseled high school students applying to college and worked for 14 years as a DCF social worker. The recipient of the scholarship is a student that is pursuing a degree in the human services field. The recipient is Talia DiMaggio. The Purple Poppy Scholarship in memory of Connie Goggin. An intrepid entrepreneur, Connie was ahead of her time. She founded the Purple Poppy in 1971, which first opened its doors in the Pompanesett Marketplace before eventually becoming a cornerstone tenant of Mashpee Commons. This scholarship is awarded to an enterprising individual who would like to be an entrepreneur or business professional. The recipient is Lila Burke. New Seabury is an organization dedicated to promoting friendship and coordination among the community and to extending educational opportunities to the young people of Mashpee. They look for an academically strong student with solid community ties. The 2024 scholarship is awarded to Charlie Jenkins. The final scholarships to be awarded tonight are from the Mashpee Scholarship Foundation and Trust through various fundraising efforts throughout the year. At this time, I'd like to ask Sean Egan to the podium to distribute these scholarships.
Thanks for having me. I just want to say tonight, I think we can all acknowledge that Mashpee is a special community. We're all lucky to be part of this community, and I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. As mentioned, my name is Sean Egan. I'm the chairman of the Mashpee Scholarship Foundation Trust. Our organization has been awarding and managing scholarships for over 2 decades now. Our group is comprised of local citizens, including former Mashpee teachers, who want to give back to the community. This year, we are proud to once again give out over 20 awards to more than 50 Mashpee students. We're happy to contribute to the class of 2024's continued success. This year's recipients are as follows: Haley Garcia, Leanna Klein, Leanna Klein, Mahad Arshad, Ethan Costa, Lucas Aquilian, Bernardo Diaz da Costa, Wesley Donovan, Shane Fraser. Makai Hugh. Brody James. Joseph Latham. Aiden Leahy. Grace McDonald. Laura Paolini. Sarah Ruthman. Bilal Shaquille. Three more to go here. Abigail Stone. Tyler Theodore. And Haley Munson. Congratulations, everybody.
So I am the closer for this evening's event, and I just want to express such sincere gratitude. That would be the word of this evening, is gratitude, and that feeling of having that full heart. First off, I would like to acknowledge Maureen Goldsmith for all the work that she has done this evening. She organizes everything, and if you don't know what her job is, she is continually interrupted. So I don't know how she accomplishes it like she does. But I'm grateful for the interruptions because it's always kids. I also want to acknowledge the other members up here on the stage. Director of Guidance and Career Readiness, Lindsay Kett. Yes. Our Adjustment Counselor for grades 10, 11, and 12, Deanne Almeida. Our Guidance Counselor for grades 7, 8, and 9, Julia Ferreira. A little shout out to Kinley in the front row for being an amazingly well-behaved child this evening. Yes, she always is. So I want to say thank you to all of the generous groups, individuals who have shared with this group of amazing students this evening. Many of the scholarships are in someone's name, and they are very important people, and for many of us, we remember them very fondly. They have impacted us, and I love the legacy of continuing the impact of those individuals on these young people. I want to say thank you to all of these people, these young leaders here, for the impact that they've had on my life. I say this often, but it has truly been, this is the last class for which I was their principal when they were in 3rd grade, and I have been going through some pictures to help prepare the who's ever making the slideshow. And they're just so cute now, but they were super cute as 3rd graders as well. And they've worked very hard, so they're receiving these acknowledgments and these scholarships because they're so well deserved, and it's not an overnight accomplishment. It is years and years of deciding what's important and making sacrifices to put effort into, whether it's their athletics or their academics or their service to this community. So thank you for all of that work. And they also are a class that endured COVID as 8th graders. They hold the unfortunate title of being the only class that never went to Washington, D.C., so we're very sad about that. We tried very hard one year, but we didn't quite get them there because of the involvement they had with other things. I also want to say how appreciative we are for the families that are here tonight and for the support that you give to these students every day. They are a reflection of their parents, and the day-to-day journey is not always an easy one, but it is the most important work that you do, and so thank you for putting that role as a priority because it is reflected in these young people here. And finally, I just want to make sure that we all know that these children are going to be exiting first before anyone in the auditorium, and we might want to take a picture or two. And then finally, the connected community that I have always talked about is so evident this evening, and we can't really nurture the future leaders of our country without doing it together, whether it's from your homes, whether it's a neighborhood, whether it's in the community, whether it's some of our retirees who choose to make Mashpee their new home. It is so important and so impactful, so I'm so grateful to be part of this community, and thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, all of you. As a reminder, the prom is on Saturday night, so 5 o'clock promenade at the Seabury Country Club. If you think they look great tonight, wait till you see them on Saturday night. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.